Hello, my lovely Daria. This is Daria. The other side
Hello.
that you always
The
see.
other side, Daria. When
The,
I
the
sleep?
dark side, the naughty side, the fun side, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know all about it.
So that, yeah, so funny. So I'm connecting to you a lot, which means me myself a lot.
Yes,
And
I'm
so you're
having fun.
contributing to much. Yeah, me too. And I can see you're having fun.
I'm just stirring you a little.
So yeah, you're trying to break me out of this awkward program still, I guess.
Your gloomy life.
So you're
My gloomy life, I guess. Our gloomy life in this reality.
it's called a shadow reality here. It's what you call it, shadow reality.
Yes. Gloomy
So
shadow.
reality. So we have trying to so Daria from the other
Yes.
side.
Yes, Daria.
It's like an
My lovely.
angel or a are you like a alien or is that my higher self?
I'm more your higher self, more so. But I'm
Like in
connected.
the middle or in the higher oversoul? How far
I'm
out there are you?
higher self. Just say higher self. Your true self is probably a
Yeah.
better definition.
Well, yeah. So
I'm
what's missing
coming.
here?
Peter was under the impression I'm your astral version, but I am that also, and I am you, so it does not matter.
You're
Channelers make
around Peter's
assumptions.
energy, like
Yes, I can spank him if you
yeah.
wish.
Well. Why not? So
That's true. Why not?
he's up for anything,
Hang on. No, I can't do it.
Peter.
The chair's in the way. We'll plan this better, Daria.
Yeah, he's in the way, probably.
We can.
Yeah.
We'll get Peter to trance channel in the future, and he may regret it. He may end up in the cold.
So there's no yeah. So basically, we're what's your point on the mathematics on Earth and science that we live in? It's the same as I have here. It doesn't sum up to anything.
Why
It
bother with
stops.
mathematics, Daria? It's all automatic. Most of it. To
Yeah.
when you're in higher densities, it works out itself. The
Yeah, it
universe is
does. But
created with mathematical formulas, but I am above these patterns.
Yeah, they're geometrics. I think
Yes.
if you zoom and in energetical,
Yes,
metaphorical.
the patterns come, Peter is correct. He was saying it's six density energy, and he is correct. It comes from six density. The universe is created on a multi-densities because it needs the other densities to create the third density. Without the other densities present, third density cannot exist. So to manifest something in third density is to create it in higher densities and say push it through the densities to make it real,
Cool.
if you understand.
Nice. So, yeah, I think I see some of the layers
Your internet's a little
or
slow,
when
Daria.
it's needed.
Daria,
What?
say that again, please.
What did you say? Yeah?
You're cutting out, that is all.
Yeah, we had like, yeah, Peter too. And I mean, I get images downloaded when it is needed about the dimensions, I guess. I see mostly astral stuff though,
Yes, much
and
more than others.
timelines,
You are
which means,
tuned in to mainly astral, Daria.
yeah,
Your choice of connection, so to speak. Your
of
favorite
course,
part time.
yeah, it's my home, has been for a while, so
Yes,
I
your
mean,
home away from home.
your home away from home. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I mean, how long have I done this fabric of astral?
Do you really watch me to show your age?
Is that I mean, I feel old, but
Is that a nice thing for girls at your density?
I
To say
mean,
they're
come
really
on.
old?
It's like, I know there's like, you have to say how old is this universe? There's some billions, and then you have four other universes which can be older. Isn't there somebody that's trying to calculate it in the future how old I am?
You ask a complex matter. Peter is not trance channeling, but what I can say, these universes, we prefer more constructs from our end. We see constructs with universes within them.
I
Because
see like the universe is like bubbles. When I view the map of the universes, I feel like I am looking at bubbles.
but your definition of universe is the third density bubble of a universe, but the construct, we see a multi density universe, which is more a layered construct. And age, Daria, when you go to sleep at night, you are away. You can be away for a long time.
Yeah, for years.
So, how can I easily quantify in years
So
the
you
time
have
you have
lost
spent in
track.
astral.
So you have lost the track of how old we are. I am. You are. Woohoo! Feel free to be voluntary schizophrenia here, but it's like it's
1
yeah,
3 with lots of zeros, Daria.
1 3 with lots of zeros. For me, lots of zeros.
I do not know that Peter does not know the terms in to be able to put all the zeros in place.
I see like there's a sign like it's going like a pyramid up and then wow, shit, I'm old. I still look good to be this old though.
Just say that, darling. I'm only joking.
Yeah.
You look wonderful. I always do.
So yeah.
See my nails.
No, yeah, you look good. Yeah, I know. So your higher self, it's more a Pleiadian look, or is it like this, but it's more high dimensional without the flaws, like more idealistic? How do you morph? How do you present yourself in astral? What comes first? When they wonder my name, when they say my name, can be from other
More silver palladium. I'm trying to give Peter a vision with sort of strapless clothes, strapped clothes around the body and showing like more naked but meager clothing with straps. And I'm sorry to say you're bald and
bold.
well, we do not have palladians do not have silver palladians do not exactly have hair.
They have like ah yeah. I'm bold there. Thank you. Here is like a
And you have like just armbands up here, across the shoulder and above, slim shirt. I'm teaching Peter about clothing.
yeah. So silver palladium is in because I feel is that lives are happening simultaneously if I can, but I feel there's some future and some past aspects as well when I floated around in astral
Yes.
travel space. Basically it is. So what's your point?
They are all concurrent, but yes, and it's easier to comprehend in your density that yes, you have past incarnations and future incarnations running at once. Yes, because well, the time there is an illusion, of course. It always has been.
It's not easy for beings in astral to understand this either. Yeah, some explaining to do there too, right? Especially the ones popping out of the 3D, I guess.
Well,
So,
from
what?
astral, you can travel in time, connect to your past, see your In astral, you can go, I want to see a previous incarnation. And you'll see that.
I have another aspect living on this earth right now in Agartha, wasn't it?
You wish me to connect you to her?
Yeah, it's her. It's like a bully gargoyle. I feel like she's sweetest.
There's it is hard to transmit images through Peter, but be aware at the moment she is somewhat busy in a way.
Cool. Good to know.
Just consider it like she's got a new Lego set and she's busy constructing.
That's
This is a
cool.
silly way of explaining it, but she's doing chores, jobs, something to do with light and
Yeah. That's nice, I feel. So, how about this life? So, I've been feeling I have been working on this life for many lifetimes out there to make this one correct, right? Even with the faults and the head bashing stuff and the negative stuff, everything is planned, right? The lower my vibrations stuff to
how else are you able to do harsh lessons? This density is the only place that you can do these sort of things. So you bunch it all up and commit to it.
yeah, it's like
It's unfortunate, but it all takes much planning and commitment to a contract, and there are many things that you devise to cause your life to plummet so you can do these horrible lessons, to faceplant often. It is a life of faceplant per se. And as your life will repeat, many find repeating cycles of crap. So your lifespan has to be flexible in a way to allow you to complete a lesson before you move on to the next one.
so. How do you think life lessons here are going with my peace and my energy? Couldn't be better, right? like
Do
putting
not put a doubt upon you have gone through much, so consider you undertaking these burdens have released you to aspire towards the ascension. You're now connecting to the ascending people, your family spiritual group, so to speak, your friends. You have done well, Daria. Don't put yourself down. People fail lessons until they pass them. So consider that you have passed many lessons. There are always more to come. Otherwise, there is no reason to go through crap, is there? And stay in this existence where you are so limited.
Limited, but you have a choice, right? You do. It's about the choices too. In some regard, I feel.
In what regards, though, do you choose to come here? I'm just trying to confirm what you are meaning by the choice. You choose to come here.
Yeah, we had a not channeling, we have a suicide conversation yesterday. It was about like you choose to come here and fulfill a contract, and I feel that suicide is not an option. You just give up your contract to some other beings.
What you were picking up, Daria? Do not doubt yourself. This is correct. You do have free will, and normally others cannot end your life without you accepting. So even those that commit suicide are given the option upon their death to reconsider. But mostly people in this state are not in a state for listening. Some suicides can be averted in some regards, but
that's good info. Yeah, I mean,
this video will help others in the future. There are negative repercussions from I'm searching, Peter, for the right word. We need to increase his vocabulary somewhat.
Yeah, I don't think he has the whole list.
So, the repercussions are from Eric's dedicated listeners. He's, the people dedicated to those videos will be upset in some way.
Yeah, but I knew about it before I entered the show, that they will pop out in the future timelines, and there will be about 12, I think, beings that are really hard-headed about this subject. Like, I think they're free to have their own opinion about it, but mostly those who are in the higher densities can see it more from the bird perspective. And I think that should be valued. in this reality.
Confronting anyone's belief systems will
Hurt.
many that are not ready to change will turn to anger rather than openness. It's quite common. Some that are quite abrupt. You have hit a chord within them, and
Yeah.
this will be about a lesson of opening up to other information.
I mean, I have like done the same stuff. I got so used to comfort zone in the same program over again that just believing there could be something else was hard for me to even begin to explore, right? So I feel for the people that are in the comfort zones, because there's actually only you being inside a comfort zone and there's nothing much happening in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, people go into comfort zones, and then this is when the next lesson is constructed. They're never left in that situation for long.
So they're building up like matrices of their own.
Yes, it is done for them. You have everyone has a entourage of beings that are helping construct the lessons in the soul charter.
Cool. Can you explain the soul charter more specific to the viewer?
Mainly it is a list of crap you wish to go through, a list of lessons. But it changes, and humans do silly things to other humans, and this creates lessons. So sometimes there are lessons upon lessons.
So there's a lot of lesson healing to be done, like a pile of crap, because we give each other lessons to clear out.
Yes, someone else's guides will find, such as relationships. You say you have someone with self-love issues. Well, they'll find a similar person with a negative vibration, such as...
Misery loves company, right?
Yeah, where the vibrations match, their guides, your guides, well, their guides and the other person's guides interact and discuss the situation. And
it's actually a meeting with many beings just for a couple to meet. And then...
Yes, very much so. But there are, yes, but these are not the only, relationships are not the only lessons. Some lessons are to be alone, to deal with aloneness, to deal with not having a comfort around them, as in a partner.
Because I was born to this reality, and I saw Either you're married, or you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you're a lover, or you're labeled to something else. You always carry these labels that we humanize and give to each other. And I
Yes.
felt I was with this guy, and we had a relationship that turned to a relationship that turned to something that I couldn't label. We were like nothing that could be labeled, but still we in society, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. And after realizing this is like 3D stuff and shit, basically, that in higher dimensional, we don't label ourselves as a wife or somebody's girlfriend, because it's not being free, and out there it's mostly all about being free, right? So that's what I figured out, that it's really funny and enjoyable to be single alone, and it's nothing wrong with that.
There
I
is
mean,
nothing wrong with that at all. Yes, it is very true. There's not the need that there is in this density to find a spouse in other densities. It, higher densities, there's not. It is done by a group manifesting a new being. It is all different. Everywhere is, you know, this density is about relationships.
a lot about relationships, but when I view who's entering my chart, sometimes I feel some of them, many of them, have dark soul contracts. So if I'm involving with them, I'm getting dragged down to their lower vibrations. And I'm stuck as a girlfriend in lower vibration when I'm actually got to feel back on track again as I supposed to feel, and that's higher dimensional vibration, right? So
Yes.
when I
But
see,
Daria, that is all lessons. Lowers your vibration. And serious lessons actually make people suicidal. A suicidal person is someone going through a hard lesson. It's quite normal to feel that way if you understand. A
yeah,
hard,
because I hard lesson.
yeah,
You're
they had look back through your life. There has been horrible lessons. I mean, some may have caused others to feel suicidal, if you understand.
yeah,
It all depends on the person. You may have a little girl that the father cuddled, cuddled the other sibling more often, and this has traumatized the girl. So she felt left out, and this was a traumatic event that she needs to heal from. It is different from for everyone.
yeah, that
So
could be. But still, there are lessons, right? When you feel the self love, you don't feel I don't feel the emotions that I did when I was really in 3D. I don't have the same emotions when I left 3D than I was inside the 3D. I could cry, I could feel left, abandoned, or incomplete. But now that I've found the self love, there's I don't feel the same anymore. I don't have the needs for hugs. I don't need to be needy or have somebody there telling me I'm pretty. There's like I can provide it from the inside of the being, right?
Consider this in a 3D expression, that you're now feeling that you are a whole person,
Yeah.
not so you do not need a man to care for you. You are whole by yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is,
And having self-love like this makes you very attractive, which is strange, is it not? To be
yeah,
attractive when you are not interested.
yeah, and I'm getting all these invites, and I'm like, nah, no, thank you. And still, they want to try the 20th time, right? And I'm like, no, I'm going out with my girlfriends. Hey, thank you very much. And there's like people.
I see a relationship coming up for you, Dara.
It's not a relationship.
It's
It's not.
female. I'm sorry,
Huh?
Peter is putting me up to this. He
It's
is.
a female.
Peter is putting me up to this, Daria. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's
So
been begging me for like half an hour. Just,
he's like saying, I'm going to be with a female.
yes, it was just Peter. I said I would, so I did. But
Yeah, it's fantasy coming through you, me, whatever.
it is just Peter wanting to.
Yeah, he wants to see that. I know, Peter.
Prankster. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He was just wants to
We
prank
prank
you.
it for the viewers that eventually will want to see this or came this far. Peter and I, we're galactic friends. We have been traveling together in Astral for a while, and we hang out in Astral, and we prank each other a lot because we know each other, and we don't get sad, mad at each other. We just prank each other the hell out of each other for what we got, we give, right?
It
It's
is a
love.
little. It is a little more loving.
Yeah, it
You
is
could
love.
say brother, sister, even
Yeah,
however you want to put that.
yeah.
If
Took
Peter
us.
was in trouble, you would run to save him, and vice versa. It
Yeah.
is not
This is
all
actually
like
giving me
you are
a
saying.
lot of good energies. Just talk about this stuff, and it's like, I love that. It's like unconditional love. That's the thing. That's the love I still got from the 3D love. No, the higher dimensional, this unconditional love. This is still what I got. This is I think it's supposed to be that way. And like
Certainly is.
I felt like people are searching for the other half here, like they're never going to meet anybody, but they're still not looking for themselves. And they're searching for the other half when they're actually not even half, they're whole from the beginning. They had to start loving the whole. Okay, you have faults, you maybe have a crooked eye, but there's still somebody out there that will love you the madless the way you look with your faults or not. Bet you meet the right person.
Yes,
So
many all children have self-love to begin with. Many people lose that in their first relationship. They lose themselves in the relationship. And it's just a quite common lesson. Not all do these lessons, Daria.
I
Others
just
come here to be arseholes.
we
Others
are here to
come,
be assholes, right?
well, some do, but some, This is the
not.
perfect density to do lessons on separation, lessons on karma. You know, every density is there to provide a certain variety of lessons. So when you are moving towards the next density, but it is to start doing the lessons of the next density, to do lessons on loving everyone no matter what, is more fourth density.
Yeah, I mean, how is it that I really do love everybody, and even when people, I see them manipulate in astral or try to manipulate me or even take my stuff, right? Say you have been gathering a lot of things through all the time you've been in astral, and then you see a friend here in this reality is trying to manipulate you in astral and to take it away from you, and you still give your love to that person here. And is that for density?
Yes, it is, yes, but these people are also providing you a service.
Can you explain the service?
Well, there are, okay, so learning to connect more spiritually, you go through fear lessons where you get, some people get attacked, even physically with thoughts that loop. So these negative beings that are attacking you are providing you a service that allows you to get over your fear. Then you have lessons on discernment that where beings try to pretend to be other beings that they are not, such as a
Yeah.
draconian being pretending to be one of Peter's guides. So these are all lessons, and they're providing a service for you. In fact, they're giving their time and spending time and effort on you. So
Oh,
it is to send them love, and if they failed,
yeah.
it greatly benefits you. And if the person they attack does fail, well, this lesson will continue until they, one day, it'll go more exaggerated. Their guides will tell them to do more and more bad things until they go, this doesn't sound right. Do you understand? So the lessons will grow, and then eventually you'll work it out that you're being tricked into, and then you've done the lesson. So this person trying to manipulate you from astral is because you are at that level of awareness that you can do this lesson where others are not. If you understand, others will have this also in time.
I can see that there have been a lot of setups for me that I will write in my book, like the thoughts in the loop, and it's getting, if you're not aware that the thoughts you are having is being down channeled or downloaded into you, they're actually standing in astral and talking into your energetic field. How do you say it?
Yes.
and you're hearing them as your own thoughts, and it feels like you are the one thinking them and they're on the loop, and I'm hating him, and it's kind of exhausting for your energy, so it lowers your vibration. And then you think you are the one who's thinking this because the other person is a shithead, and then you take it out on him, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that could have turned out greatly good that turned out bad because of the astral manipulations. And they're happy about it because
It's not
being,
all astral. It's lower astral, and also you could say higher density beings that push this onto you, like aliens, or you know, there are many friends that do this for you. You say in astral, you say, "Please hassle me out, so I may do my lesson."
like Peter did, he asked to be
Yes,
tested. That I saw, right? Because I was like,
this has
you
happened
sure?
often with Peter.
Yeah, he's like, give it to me, give it.
A
And
glutton
then,
for punishment.
yeah, he's like self-punished. He's like self-crucifying himself in astral. And I'm giving him the pillow afterwards.
Yes, I think
Oh,
you'll need that.
yeah. So,
So, Daria, I wish to say, like, when many people actually connect to astral, they'll, when their vision is open to it, what do you think will happen? They'll do a fear lesson where beings gang up and attack them to see if they can scare the astral traveler. And then if this does not scare them and they overcome this, then they'll do discernment lessons where beings in astral will try and fool them in some way. It is all, every level of awareness that you open to, you must be tested.
this dimension is freaking, it is magical if you even try to open to it. I had a sleep paralysis where I actually felt being dragged up to the roof and my foot is being eaten. And this is something I felt
Yes.
because I wanted to have the experience, and I was exploring the lower astral in the dream realities of what I'm gathering, right? Somewhat like
Yes.
that.
You,
And
it's, you, all the lesson is to not to give in to fear. That
yeah,
is
but I
all.
did, like, I know my higher self, like you, or even higher, or, was there and saw it. And then I was the one experiencing it in 3D reality. My multi-dimensional being was shattered across the dimensions to experience this. My astral body was where it happened in astral, and I was attached to this reality, and I felt I was being upside down in the bed. And my consciousness inside this body felt it was upside down. It's what registered in my brain. So when I woke up, I actually felt physically being upside down. So it was crazy, but it was a test. And I understand that there has to be many people experiencing this, but they're afraid of talking about it because they're afraid to being judged by others.
Yes, Peter has been thrown around his room and had thoughts that loop to trying to get him to commit violence even and other things and many other things. But if you do these things, it's your own karma because these beings only give you thoughts. You have to understand that even angels will do these things to you if they cannot find a negative being to do them for you.
I had a
Because it's
negative.
your lessons.
Didn't I have a negative archon doing this to me? Or negative reptilians in some regard. I feel I was being pushed to the limit of the limits many years ago. It was before my awakening, actually. So it just confused the shit out of me. Not being aware this happens. And
I'm trying to put a name. Peter does not have the name of the being, but it is like a giant bird type entity.
Dark, black, with this type of nails.
Yes, indeed, yes.
And with a scale, he's walking around and measuring stuff all the time. Yeah.
Peter is thinking that this being makes dresses for people. He's only being funny. The image that Peter is giving me when you said that. You had a dressmaker attack you.
No, it was not a dressmaker. It was.
Oh, it was only a joke, Daria. Please. It was Peter. From Peter.
Yeah, you're funny. You're funny, Peter. Lol. But anyway, so that was before my awakening, and after awakening, many years after the awakening, I kind of understand this now. So you have to have the experience with this stuff too, and that's why you have them. That's why you ask about them, to have the experience. And if you have them enough, you kind of know what it is. You can distinguish an energy from another, right?
Yes, this is true. Yeah.
And then you kind of feel that this actually is not my thoughts. I get that often. I am not the one thinking this. Like, if I'm on the street and I see a woman, and I don't actually think, but say she's like a corpulent woman, like a big one, and I pass her and I look at her and I feel she's the one giving me the thoughts she's fat. Oh, she's fat. And I feel like it should be my thoughts, but I'm not trying to judge her for being fat. It's her own feeling that kind of mirrors in the energy like it was my thoughts about her. It's kind of strange. I don't know if anyone has noticed that.
Yes, and aches and pains that will come to you may not be yours.
Yeah.
It's quite common, Daria. You must know this already.
Yeah, I know.
You will talk to someone and your heart will hurt or ankle, and then you walk away and then he's gone.
Yeah.
But
Bosses.
it is for you to feel, and then just allow it to leave as quickly as it comes. That is all.
Yeah, it's like they don't want to rub that energy on you, but they're still allowing you to feel it so they can be healed sometimes. Because I feel I'm going in astral after a conversation in 3D. I'm going in astral and try to heal them somehow. At least leave their energy open so they can heal themselves. That's the best thing they can do. Mostly pain they're going through are unhealed self issues.
Well,
You can
everyone is here to do so.
Yeah.
This is.
The thoughts,
Why do
like,
you think there are so many people on this world at this time? It is the last chance before the ascension to do lessons.
yeah, I can remember a conversation with a reptilian about how many people does this planet fit. And the reptilian was amazed about that, encountering numbers. Woohoo. So we're ascending, everybody, which is good.
It also allows greater manipulation of people. Also, so everyone has welcomed this overpopulation. It has allowed house prices to go through the roof where you should not need to pay for land. It should just be find a free spot, whereas this is not the case.
So do you have any plus insight on our our living situation? It's going to be stable for a while, or do you see us moving? Because I'm in my comfort zone now. People don't want to live it.
I see you moving eventually,
To a
but
better place.
yes, more affordable, smaller.
No, smaller.
Maybe when you were much older.
Not a good thing. But whatever. I'm here for a while.
Well, this is good news
Is it? Is
because you should be there for a while. But you asked if you would move. And
yeah.
to me, your lifespan is short.
It is short. What do you mean short? I was told I was going to be old. Human old?
Well, considering how old you are, how many there's trillions of years is much larger than that. But considering that age, this is my perspective on
Yeah,
the
it's just a breath of air.
yeah.
Yeah, I no detail in the resonation or in the insight about myself. So yeah, but I will need a private channeling about what we're going to find out. Yeah.
Daria, I think I may leave at this time.
Yeah, I felt that you were going to leave.
I
So
feel
thank you for
there's time, so much love.
much love.
Bring,
So when I move into astral from my body, I say to my body, "I love you," and then I leave. Right?
yes,
Yes, good one. It's a living good vibration.
and say, don't I look good?
Yeah.
And blow
Good one.
some kisses. And
Yeah.
then bye, I'll come back in a year. So
Thank you. You're beautiful, even in Peter's clothes.
no, this is what you say to your body. Mm. I love
Yeah,
you, don't you look beautiful? I'll see you in a year.
I do say that. I know, and yeah, I'm really good to myself now. So good. Just learning others what they can do too.
Just consider your actions with others, Daria. Many are not open to the information that you provide. So this can just somewhat take people aback, and you're already aware, but sometimes saying nothing, even though you know what is actually happening. Even with some spiritual people, they are still going through lessons, especially spiritual people that are going through ego lessons. They will not welcome your input at times. Just be aware. That is all.
Yeah, it still takes 100 years to know this kind of level of information as accepted. So
True.
I'm a future being in the now. So whatever. I still love people though, like crazy, and I wish them good journey wherever they are going. Yeah. So thank you for coming.
Much love to you, Dara.
Much love, Daria.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Love and kisses. And see you in a year. No,
See you in a year.
just, well, you can say that to your body. So I was just reciprocating. I am always in contact. So just
Nice.
goodbye in this second. See you in the next moment. Feel you in the next moment. So I normally ask how I do, and she said that
I'm smiling because I know there's something coming up now.
I got that mostly right, but she said that I did actually express some of my thoughts, thinking they were hers. But you did well, Peter. Don't judge yourself too much.
Yeah, you did really good. And I'm happy to assist, and I'm grateful you're assisting as well.
I get a big
Yeah.
shiver when they send me love.
Is it a nice love, or is it like go and fuck yourself love? It's like nice love, huh? It's not
Well,
like that.
I put my hand on my heart and send the love from my heart, and
I see that now.
I get
Yeah.
a shiver when they send it back. Even my crystals. If I send love to my crystals, I get a shiver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna cut this video. Much love, everyone. Bye from
but
me.
don't cut too much. Cut where I make stupid faces. Yeah, and maybe you should.
Are you gonna say goodbye, Daria? I haven't turned it off
Yeah,
yet.
you can find Peter Camp on a Facebook page. Come in contact with him, and he has evolved dramatically whilst just being with the psychic ladies and astral buddies and on the Ivan show, so which is really really cool, and he's blooming actually.
Thanks, Daria. Much
Yeah,
love, everyone.